What's up, guys? We are back taking a look at some more NFL player props today over on Sleeper. I'm on Sleeper today because we got some pretty good deals going on here. First off, we have Joe Burrow discounted to 218 passing yards. They had a discount last night of not Giannis because he got ruled out. We did have De'Aaron Fox over 19.5 points, which over in the Dub Club, I was able to cash out for about a 4.5x. But we got Joe Burrow today that you guys can get in on Sleeper right now. He's discounted to 218.5, which is a really nice discount in my opinion. So if you guys want to join Sleeper, you can do so with the link down in my description below. And promo code DOMG can get your first time deposit matched up to $100. But let's go ahead though and just hop straight in and start talking about these plays today over on Sleeper. I really like this app and I'm excited about the plays today. I'm gonna be giving you guys my Joe Burrow pair for today. So before we do so though, make sure you guys go ahead and take a look over at my Dub Club. You guys can take a look at my Dub Club to get all of my plays sent to you. If you don't know what Dub Club is a messaging service that sends all of my entries that I make on 5 different player prop sites, which include PrizePicks, Underdog, Parlay Play, Sleeper, and Chalkboard. All 5 of those player prop sites, every entry that I make gets sent to you 4 different ways, whichever one that you want. Dub Club, the post notifications through their app, email, Telegram, or Discord. So there's a bunch of different ways to receive my plays for a ton of different sports. You see NBA, college basketball, NHL, MLB, and the NFL right there. And you guys can join right now. You can see right here my PrizePicks lifetime net winnings are over $5,000. That's how you know that I'm reputable compared to some other people out there. You can see right here also that there are 2 different special offers for my Dub Club if you're interested in joining. The first special offer down in my description below is going to be 2 months for the price of 1 of my all access. That includes every single sport that I post, every single player prop site, everything. You get 2 months for the price of 1. You're only paying for 1 month, yet you're getting 2 months of my Dub Club. The second offer is going to be only NFL player props, but you get $5 off of your first month. So if you're only interested in NFL player props, you don't really care that much about the NBA or anything like that, you get $5 off of your first month of NFL. So 2 special offers down my description below, but that's pretty much going to do it. Let's hop in and start talking about these player props today over on Sleeper. So before we hop into my player prop, my Joe Burrow pair, let's talk a little bit about Joe Burrow. I think most people are going to play the discount, and I do think it's a very nice discount here because we got him. It's a really nice discount. It's like what did I say, 218.5? He was able to catch this one against Baltimore here with 41 passing attempts earlier this season with 222 right there, and that was when the Bengals offense was very bad. They've definitely gotten a lot better as of late, and I think you should be able to throw for even more than 222 this time around. But he's over that discount in 6 out of 9 games, so I think he's in a pretty nice spot. Baltimore's defense is on the tougher side, I do believe. We can dive into this a little bit more and take a look at the matchup where Baltimore against opposing quarterbacks. Now they're kind of right in the middle of the pack. They allow 230.3 passing yards per game to opposing quarterbacks. It's Joe Burrow. He's more on the gunslinger side. I think you should be able to go over that player prop pretty easily. I think most people think you should be able to go over that discount. But let's get in though to my pair here, and we're gonna head over. Of course, in this game here, we're gonna click on this game. Then we're gonna head over to the receptions category. We're gonna go over to receptions, and I'm gonna go ahead and go with. I do like Mark Andrews over 58.5 receiving yards. I originally what I locked in was over 4.5 receptions, but I think his 58.5 receiving yards is a pretty good spot as well. I also already played that on PrizePicks, like their discount they were running, so I've already locked that in as well. But I think Mark Andrews is a pretty good spot for his receiving yards. Although if you're like on a sports book or somewhere like that, I do kind of prefer his receptions at 4.5. I think it's a much better spot. But I do also like the 58.5 receiving yards, so that is what I will give you guys for today's video as my Joe Burrow pair. Although I did personally lock in his receptions. I do think his yards is in a great spot though. Let's dive in though and take a look at why I like his receptions / his receiving yards. So Mark Andrews here is an interesting spot because you can see what he's done in his last few games here. He's had, he had 5 catches earlier this season against Cincinnati, 5 catches on 8 targets for 45 yards. So he did go over his receptions, but did go under his receiving yards. Although this time around, I think he does go over his receiving yards, considering Baltimore led for a good chunk of that game, I do believe. So I think he's in a great spot. You can see what he's done with the receiving yards. He's been able to go over his receiving yards in times where he's had 4 receptions. You can see what he's done here with 63 and 69 receiving yards and only 4 catches in those games right there. So you take a look at what he's done against Cincinnati in the past. You can see he's had 5, 8, and 8 receptions with 45, 89, and 125 receiving yards here. So if you take a look at the kind of matchup here that Cincinnati's been allowing to opposing tight ends, if we take a look at the receptions first, they're kind of right in the middle of the pack. They allowed 5.3 per game. When it comes to the receiving yards category here, they're kind of a little bit more towards the top. They allow 55 receiving yards per game to opposing tight ends, which is, I believe, top 10 if I'm not wrong, right around the top 10 mark right there. And how have opposing tight ends, though, been against Cincinnati lately? You can see what they've done against opposing tight ends. You have Dalton Schultz here with 4 catches for 71 yards. Then you have Dalton Kincaid with 10 catches for 81. And then George Kittle with 9 catches for 149 receiving yards. So these tight ends recently have been going off against Cincinnati for sure here. And you see Dalton Schultz, he went under the 4.5 receptions, which was his line, and actually to go over his receiving yards. So I think there is a little bit of disconnect between the two, but I do like both of them to hit in today's game. But you give David back to like Tyler Higbee with 5 catches for 71 yards, and then you have Mark Andrews the second game of the season with 5 catches for 45 yards. So I think Andrews zone is a pretty good spot. I don't really mind the 4.5 receptions or the 58.5 receiving yards. I think both are pretty good spots for Mark Andrews in today's game. I really like the matchup here against Cincinnati. I think you should be able to get this one done. So that's pretty much going to do it, though. Thank you guys for watching today's video. It's a really quick one for me today. We are not done quite yet, but if you guys do want to join Sleeper, like I said, you can do so with the link down in my description below. And promo code DOMG can get you a first-time deposit match up to $100. If you're interested in joining the app, you can do so with the link down there. And give me a follow on Twitter at DOMG Props. I post some more free plays over there. I post some free plays in my free Discord as well. Links for those are down in my description below. And again, if you're interested in joining my Dub Club, you can do so with the link down in my description below with 2 different special offers. And finally, make sure you guys also check out the Daily Grind Correlation Tool with the link down in my description below. This tool is up almost 600 units since August 18th. And so that's absolutely absurd. I mean, you won't see really anybody have that type of performance in, just the, 4 months that this tool has been around for. But what this tool does is it finds correlated plays on some of your favorite player prop sites, like, prizepicks right here. You can take a look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers game here. You can see that if Baker Mayfield goes over his passing yards, it's a good chance that Mike Evans also goes over his passing yards. If Brock Purdy goes over his passing yards, maybe Deebo Samuel goes over his receiving yards. And if the game is all around just a high scoring game, a lot of these are just kind of correlated with if quarterbacks, smash the passing yards, it's going to equate to the receivers and running backs having more receiving yards as well. So that's kind of what the correlation tool does. So if you guys want to check it out, you can do so with the link down in my description below. They have this for a couple different player prop sites, as you can see right there, for a ton of different NFL games and a couple different sports as well, like college football and even CSGO. So make sure you guys check out the correlation tool with the link down in my description below. The price for this tool is on the more pricier side, I will say that. But if it's something that you can afford, and if it's something that you're looking into and you're kind of interested in, you guys can go ahead and check it out with the link down in my description below. And it does help the channel out a ton if you do so. But that's pretty much going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys hopefully in the next one. Hopefully we get back on track, catching some more player props here. Tough beat yesterday in the NBA video, man. That was a really tough beat, man. Denny, I mean, come on, man. He had 12 out of 13 that fantasy score in only 10 minutes, where he fouled out. He should have seen about 16 to 19 minutes. That was really freaking unfortunate. Really pissed me off. So, yeah, that's pretty much going to do it, though. See you guys hopefully in tomorrow's video with winning day under our belt.